Cold Blue is the name of my music project, and it started in my early teenage years when I discovered the possibility to produce my own music with software on the computer. And yeah, the name is just an abstract term to describe an emotion inside of me that goes into the music. So my music sounds cold blue to me. I think it's sometimes very melancholic, sometimes very energetic, and yeah, trance is probably the music that resonates the most with what is inside of me. It's very energetic, it's very deep emotionally, it has many different sorts of emotions, it tells a story, it's very intense. So whenever I make music, sometimes I try to make different styles, but in the end it goes back to trance. In the end the song sounds like trance. And I never made a decision to create trance, but it happened naturally. And then I found out, oh, it's trance, what I just made. So other people give it the name, that's trance. But for me, it's just music. I would describe my music to be very deep, very intense. It can go from the highest euphoric happiness to very sad, down, to aggressiveness, and it's all connected in a story. That's very important for me. It's not disconnected, different songs, but when I play a DJ set, it goes like a flow in the story. Or my latest album also is 1 hour of connected music. It's like a movie almost, but in music form. So yeah, the German scene definitely has a big influence on my music, because when I grew up we had something like trance music on the television, on MTV, Viva, those were television channels for music. They had trance like Ferry Corsten on a regular rotation. And that's how I discovered trance music, with all the melodies and the beautiful sound. And then we had a lot of festivals close to where I lived, and DJs like Armin van Buuren, Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten, they were playing, and I discovered all these different sounds, and that influenced me and my music. My influences definitely were Paul van Dyk, Ferry Corsten, Armin van Buuren a little bit, German guys like Dumont, Kai Tracet, a lot of names over there. The process for me to get into the scene and working with all these big labels nowadays was very naturally. It happened step by step. I just created my music, I tried to send it out to as many people as possible, and over the years, it really took many years. At some point I reached Subculture, Future Sound of Egypt, and Carnage is a very big one. It all happened naturally, and I never tried to push it, but just trying to make music that is real to me and hoping that people like it. And then suddenly, now I'm here in Colombia. Wow, the happiest day in my music career is, it doesn't exist, because there are so many really happy, really successful days where you realize, wow, I've come so far with just my own music. For example, I released my first artist album about 3 months ago now, and the reactions for that one have been so amazing, and I never expected that, because it's just me and my music, and I didn't expect people to like it so much. So that would be definitely a very happy period of my music career. So I always name my favorite track to be Will Atkinson, Numb the Pain, because maybe this reflects the most to me, how I feel. But if I would have to listen to that one the rest of my life, I probably would hate it in the end, because too much is too much. So I don't know if there would be a track that I could listen to for the rest of my life. It would be very chilled, probably some ambient music that's just in the background and doesn't distract me from living my life. The perfect party to me is probably smaller. It's not the big festival, but maybe a small party with 50 people in a small room where you are all connected and you just celebrate the moment, and it goes on for 10 hours. That would be perfect. About the Colombian scene, I heard that they are very passionate, very energetic, and yeah, they love music as much as possible. And I can't wait to play tonight and find out how it really is, but I heard so many good things and I'm really excited. So for upcoming DJs, producers, it's really hard to recommend one thing, but maybe the most important for me is try to have fun. That's the most important. Don't push yourself to any goal. Don't tell yourself you have to do this to reach that. Just try to have fun, and if you don't have fun, leave. Go find something else that you love more. And if you have fun, you will be successful at one point. Be patient. Paciencia, very important.